in high school, I lived 20 miles from the Mexican border. And one of my good friends died. She bled to death in a parking lot of a grocery store because she could not, she went to Tijuana, she had an illegal abortion, and she was too afraid to go to the hospital because her parents would find out, and she died. Now they said she died from a ruptured appendix, but her friends knew, and I knew, that that was not true. And that kind of formulated my philosophy since then. I can also say that our daughter was 6 years old when she went on her first march. I was around here, my husband and I worked together, and I saw what was happening at the clinic, and I had been a nurse in another life, and I decided that I didn't like what was happening, and so we were escorts, and then I decided I really didn't like what was happening, and so I was going to put my skills where my mouth was, and I went inside and I worked in the OR. And we were harassed on the street. My daughter and my husband were threatened in a parking lot of a grocery store. And so I asked, who are the terrorists here? And the media, I'd like to say something that has really bugged me for a long time. When the media reports stories and they say extremists on both sides, there are no extremists on our side. I have never heard. We do not sit in at maternity wards. We don't stalk priests. We don't try and bar the doors to labor rooms. I mean, this is bizarre. But what I would really like to say is we do have to keep this fight going. I wish it wasn't so much of a fight. There's just something I wanted to read. I got this T-shirt in 1979. It's Marge Piercy. This, for me, says it all. I will choose what enters me, what becomes flesh of my flesh. Without choice, no politics, no ethics lives. I am not your cornfield, not your uranium mine, not your calf for fattening, nor your cow for milking. You may not use me as your factory. Priests and legislators do not hold shares in my womb or my mind. This is my body. If I give it to you, I want it back. My life is a non-negotiable demand.